Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Cisco Packet Tracer Labs. In today's practical, we are going to perform all the simulations for servers DHCP, email, DNS and HTTP servers. We will see the working of all the servers DHCP, email, DNS and HTTP in one combined network. Launch Cisco Packet Tracer. I have created this network for you. There are three servers: DNS server, DHCP server and one your mail as well as HTTP servers both. In the first step, we will assign IP addresses and check the connectivity. Talking about the DNS server, go to DNS server, desktop, IP address. So IP address of DNS server is 50.50.50.50, gateway is 50.0.0.1 and DNS server is 50.50.50.50. You can see this server is connected directly to the router, so we have to use crossover cable in between. And if I am connecting this server to through switch, so I am using straight cable. Server 1 is connected through switch, so I am using straight cable. This thing you have to take into mind. Now for this router 0, we have to configure the ports. For FA 0 by 0, I have given the gateway address of the router, and for serial 2 by 0, I have given the first address of the network 10.0.0.1. If you see over here, so one of the network is 10 and one of the network is 50.0.0.0. So I have given the corresponding IP addresses. Now in a one go I am going to provide the routing part also to the router 0. If you see, I am going to use dynamic routing. So if we click on RIP, so we will see the two routes 10.0.0.0 and 50.0.0.0, they are added to here. If you see how to add it, you can simply write here 10.0.0.0 and add. Or the other way can be, you can go to the ports, copy this address, RIP, paste over here and add. You will see the network addresses are added over here. Similarly, for the second network, which is 192.168.10.0, so initially we can provide the static IP address 192.168.10.0. Okay, then subnet mask is 255.255.0. Gateway address is 192.168.10.1 and DNS server address will be, our DNS server is 50.50.50.50. So I am assigning it through static mode initially to check the connectivity. Later on we will do it with the help of DHCP server. Now go to this router, go to the ports FA 0 by 0. I have given the gateway address of the network which is given to us. Similarly, I have given to the serial 3 by 0, it is 10.2 and serial 2 by 0, it is 20.1. These are the networks which are directly connected to the router. So routing information, all the three networks, just like the previous router, we have added to it. Similarly, go to the server DHCP server. Now you can see desktop, IP configuration. We have to give static IP address to it. It is 25.25.25.25. This is my DHCP server. Gateway is 25.0.0.1 and then close this. Now go to the router 2 and see the connectivities. You can see over here it is, sorry, I have to go to router 1. Router 2, you can see three networks, 20, here it is 25, 25, 25, 25, here it is 100, 100, 100. So if you see over there, so if you see serial 2 by 0, serial 3 by 0 is your 20.0.0.0, and fast Ethernet 1 by 0 is the 5.0.0.1, and fast Ethernet 0 by 0 is 100, 100, 0.0.1. And routing information is pointed to all for all the three networks which are connected. Now go to your mail server or HTTP server, assign the static IP addresses 100.0.0.0 to 5.5.0.0.0, then so the IP address is 100, 100, 100, gateway address is 100.0.0.1, and DNS server is 50, 50, 50, 50. Now check the connectivity. This is the first step. So go to the take a PDU, try to send it to the one of the network. It is successful. Similarly, you can go for the second server. It is working. You can go for the third server. It is working. Then you can go for the last or fourth server. It is working. Done. Now, next step is we are going to provide the IP addresses with the help of DHCP server. Go to server DHCP server, server services, DHCP. Do not forget to turn on the DHCP service. Okay. Now we are having only one pool over here. We will give default gateway 192.168.10.1 DNS server. This entries must put 50.0.0.0. Then start IP address 25.0.0. So we can start from here 25.0.0.10. Sorry, uh, this is my 198, 168, 10.10, and subnet mask is 255, 255, because it is class C, 255 and 0, and I'm going to save it. So we have given the entry of make sure default gateway is compulsory, DNS server is compulsory, start IP address, subnet mask, these are compulsories. So DHCP server is configured over here. Now because only in this network 192.168.10.0 I want to give IP address with the help of DHCP. So for I have to configure this port, which is FA 0 by 0 for DHCP server. So we have to give the entire commands over here. Go to CLI in the router, go to command line interface mode. So if I'm going, you can see some of the commands already run over there. You can exit, type exit 3 times. Okay. Now the first command will be enable or en command and press enter. You will see the command prompt will change to router hash. Now config terminal, short form config term can be written. So config terminal, then interface, name of the interface is FA. We are going to configure 0 by 0, enter, and then we are going to give the address of the DHCP server, which is your now command is given IP space helper dash address space the address IP address of the DHCP server and press enter. Now type exit 3 times. Now it is done. Now you can close over there. If you go to any of the PC now, now we'll check the connectivity of working of DHCP server. Go to any of the PC, go to IP configuration, click on DHCP. So we are seeing that DHCP is working. Similarly, we can check it on the other PC, that is working. Connectivity is checked, routing is checked, then we have checked the working of DHCP server. Next is working of HTTP server. So this is my mail server. So I am going clicking on this. Go to services, HTTP, click it on. If it is working, go to index file. Instead of Cisco Packet Tracer, write here Gmail and save. Yes, overwrite. Now I'm going to check the working of HTTP server. So it is 100, 100, 100, 100. Go to the PC, web browser, right here 100.100.100.100 and click it go. So in this step we have checked the HTTP server. Now next is DNS server. Go to DNS server. You see the IP addresses are given over there. Go to services, then click on DNS, turn on the services. So record name I am writing here gmail.com, address of gmail.com is 100.100, IP address dot 100.100 and simply add. This is a setting which we needs to do in the DNS server, that means mapping between the record name, domain name and DOM IP address. Now let us check it's working. Go to any of the PC, go to web browser, write here gmail.com. So it is working in this PC. Similarly, I can check it over here also. Go to web browser, write here gmail.com. So this confirms that our DNS server is also working properly. Now the last server is your email server. Go to your Gmail server and go to your email parts of the services. By default it might be off, turn it on. SMTP is to send the mail, POP is to receive the mail. Write here domain name gmail.com. So I am writing over here gmail.com. This is very important step. Often students forget in the exam. You have to write domain name over here and click on set. So I am removing the previous users for your help. Write here name Alice, password is 123 and add. Then another user is Bob, password is 123 and add. So I have created two users, Alice and Bob, in the Gmail server. That's all in the Gmail server part. Now let us see the send and receive the mails. Go to PC0, go to email interface. Okay, I am resetting it. So you by default you will get this option. Write your name over here. So let us ask. You can write any name. Cap 257. Email address alice@gmail.com. Incoming mail server will be your gmail.com. Sorry, gmail.com, and same will be your outgoing mail server gmail.com. Let us make it for Alice. Alice is my username, just like you put in the mail interface, Gmail interface, you put your username and password. Password was 123 and save. Now let us compose our first mail. Compose to bob at the rate gmail.com. Subject is hello, and writing here the contents, first mail, and send. So you can see over here it is writing sending mail to bob at gmail.com, then subject, then mail server name, DNS resolving. First of all, Gmail will be resolved by the DNS server. It goes to the querying 50 50 50 50, resolved and send success. Mail is sent successfully. Now we have to check whether it is received by Bob or not. Go to the other PC, go to email. So I am clearing the previous one. Now let it be cap 256. You can give any name. Write here name of the email address, bob at the rate gmail.com. Incoming mail server will be your gmail.com. Outgoing mail server will be gmail.com. Username is bob. Password is 123, which you have given at the Gmail interface. Save. If you okay, you can receive the mail. You can see one mail you received. So you can click over here. It is giving the concerned mail. So it is just like our inbox. Now I can reply one of the mail, reply to it. So I'm sending it to Alice and writing here re hello testing and send. Now I also going to compose one mail, compose. So I'm sending to alice.com and I'm writing here testing 1 2 3 and send. it is successful. So I have sent 2 mails to Alice. Okay, let's go to the other PC, email and receive. So you can see 2 mails which were sent. I have received. So you see over here, testing 1 2 3 is the content, and there is your re-hello. In this way, we can configure all the servers in one of the network. This was one of the example. Multiple examples can be taken. Thank you friends for watching this video. Please practice at your own to get good marks in the concerned subjects and to understand the concepts. Thank you friends.